It's week 2 of the preseason and the Las Vegas Raiders are still undecided on their starting quarterback. So I guess it all comes down to what each one of them does against the Dallas Cowboys. It's crazy. In training camp, O'Connell was slightly better for a couple of days. Then Minshew was slightly better for a couple of days. Then O'Connell was slightly better for a couple of days. Then in week 1 of the preseason, you can make a strong case for it being even. Then O'Connell had a good practice a couple of days ago with Devontae Adams back from the birth of his son. You know what that means, right? It means barring something crazy happening, O'Connell will likely be the starter. Head coach Antonio Pierce said himself that whoever comes in has to really beat O'Connell. Alright, we're going to start with O'Connell's only drive, just his passes. He starts off nice, safe, and easy to tight end Michael Mayer. Then he makes a big boy throw here to Jacoby Myers. Then a little dinky dink to Myers. Followed by one to Christian Wilkins. Then he shows a little pocket presence and climbs the pocket and throws a dart to Myers. Now this one he wants back. You want to be a big time quarterback in the NFL, you got to make that play. Then a nice little quick throw over the middle to tight end Brock Bowers. Now here's where I don't understand some people, even if they are big Gardner Minshew fans. They say he backed himself into a sack, but let's take another look at it. Alright, something went wrong with the receivers because there's a log jam at the goal line. You can see that's where the read was because that's where O'Connell was looking, but one of the receivers had to have run the wrong route. And as I told you a couple of videos ago, O'Connell can't throw him to the flats because that's a potential pick 6. And then meanwhile, Andrus Pete has already been beat. Nothing but a sack was going to happen at that point, no matter what he did. Now we're on to Minshew, who started out real hot with a pretty deep one to Trey Tucker. He dropped that right in there. Then his next throw is a missed layup on a short one to Christian Wilkerson. Then the next time he drops back to pass, he makes a play with his legs. And then the touchdown pass. It was a dime right here. Then after that great comes bad here. Sometimes you gotta stay in the pocket. The running back here is breaking open. That linebacker doesn't have eyes in the back of his head. Minshew should have waited a tick longer or climbed the pocket and threw to him. Instead, he went outside of his block and escaped the pocket, and there was nothing out there for him. Sometimes it's best to just run the play the way it was drawn up. But hey, this is how Minshew plays, and sometimes it works out. This time it ends up in an incompletion, thrown away. On this play, he's going to do the same thing again, but this time, he's going to get his tight end killed. The Raiders do not need receivers out with concussions. He's going to escape the pocket too soon again. That's a habit he has to break. Look at this here. This play is well blocked. All he has to do is climb the pocket and he still has the option to throw the ball anywhere on the field. Once he takes off to his right, Minshew shrinks his options to only half the field. Plus he puts the edge rusher at an advantage because he knows where Minshew's going, so Minshew ends up having to throw this ball away. I'm showing all of his passes. Now we're back to a nice little completion over the middle to the tight end. Now a nice little completion out to the running back. Now here he gets the screen pass batted down. Then we have another short pass here. And this one I believe he threw away, because if it was on target, it would have been picked off. You can tell by Adam's comments here that he likes the accuracy of O'Connell.
I mean, they both balled out. They both did their thing, and Gardner came in and picked up right where Aiden left off, and they both played their game too. You can see, we got two quarterbacks that are not necessarily the same, and when you got a guy that like Aiden, who he's an extremely accurate thrower, and a little bit more traditional, and he's playing his game, and he goes out there and stays within himself, and moving in the pocket and trusting the O-line, and obviously the O-line doing a good job keeping both of those guys clean as much as possible. I've seen a lot of good, so hopefully we keep doing that, and it's gonna make it hard on AP to figure out, but I'm praying for nothing but success for both of them.
And you're about to hear Tucker say O'Connell is his guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's my guy. I mean, it's, every time I see him, we crack a joke, so very comfortable. And I know he trusts me, and I got his back and he's got mine. So whenever he puts that ball in the air, it's either got to be mine or nobody's. I never want to give him an interception that he was targeting me. And like I said, just have his back, because a lot of people don't understand the quarterbacks have a lot to go through, especially in the NFL. It's a very mental game for them. So just try to help them out as much as you can.
There are a few Minshew fans out there that really believe he's taking the lead in the quarterback competition and he's going to win it. They need to slow down though, because he hasn't done anything to say he's clearly better. O'Connell fans need to chill out too, because neither is he. They've gone back and forth with their good days in training camp, and from what I saw, Minshew was more of a wow, that's a hell of a play type of guy. O'Connell was more of the consistent one that throws the ball better, but still, this quarterback position is knotted up for a reason. To make it even better, they both look good in week 1 of the preseason. There's one advantage O'Connell may have though. He has Coach Pierce and the receivers, but it all comes down to tomorrow. Thank you for watching. See you next time.